I have to say that a lot of the debate has been very interesting, and I would have to agree that it can be honestly said that both parties have had questionable practices and examples that can be brought up as to what is a violation of rule of law or just merely a conflict of interest as well. I do want to highlight that as an elected official, all of us, all the way to the President of the United States, has taken an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States, both from foreign and domestic enemies. And I want to highlight that because the rule of law is the core of any country. It is what helps maintain civility and society. And the core principles is basically no one is above the law. Laws are applied equally to all. Government power is limited by legal norms and standards, and that the legal process is fair, public, and impartial. I highlight that because what we have been seeing, and I just want to highlight the fact that American citizens are literally being kidnapped and taken to foreign governments. And this is a clear violation of due process. This is a clear violation of people's rights and a clear violation of the rule of law. And I highlight this as one of the biggest examples that we can all point to. But I also want to highlight that Rule of Law Day should not necessarily be partisan, all right? I think that we all agree to that. I think that one of the considerations that we have to acknowledge is the fact that both parties need to be questioned by us every single day. Every single leader needs to be questioned by the public. We should feel incredibly free to state our opinion, whether it's at the federal level or even within this institution. There's a lot of conflict of interest that I can point out to. And the reality is that we are supposed to be making society better every single day by the work that we do. And I will highlight that the American people, both Republican and Democrats, are losing faith in the work that we all do. They are losing faith because things aren't delivered to them, because they feel that their rights are being violated, that their American dream is being violated, that they aren't even sure where their standing is. And I will highlight this again, bringing it back to just the immigration concern. Being able to be born on this soil, like I am very blessed to be, and still being unsure where your future lies, even though you are technically an American citizen. That's being challenged. And so I support the Rule of Law Day because it is incredibly important to be able to say that, again, that this country is only as strong as our society allows us to be in respect to the rule of law. We can point to many other countries and say that they are violating their citizens, they are doing this and they are doing that. And we in the United States should be able to speak against what we are seeing as violations that are occurring daily, regardless of which party, regardless of which president, and regardless of which violation is happening. We should speak very freely and very comfortably without, again, the fear of retaliation. And so I respectfully request an aye vote, and again, thank the author for bringing this forward.